now day 2. I've once again gotten off to a very late start. I'm going to be going from Bright Angel to Cottonwood today. Feeling a little sore, so we'll see how it goes. This is Phantom Ranch. Before I ever backpacked down here, I tried to win a lottery ticket for Phantom Ranch. Never did win. I thought the idea of backpacking down here seemed crazy. Maybe it is. 6.4 miles to Cottonwood. I think I can do that. Either way, there's no turning back now. Inside the canyon, there's very obvious signs of erosion. Look at that huge boulder.
That's a boulder that's going to come down when it's raining. Fortunately, it's not wet today, but I'm still going to walk by that spot rather quickly.
Look at how big these cacti are. This one's about as tall as I am. Here's a nice little fishhook cactus. It's called fishhook because the spines are crooked on the end like a fishhook. There's a beautiful assortment of cacti in this meadow here on the North Kaibab Trail. Taking a quick break to put on some more sunscreen and put on the sunglass shades on my glasses. I've added my sunglass shades on and now my outfit is a full-on fashion crime, but we're going for function over form out here. It's about midday now and I'm in the full sun on this little kind of meadow plateau area. It's only March, and it is hot. People who hike here in the summer are very brave and very tough if they survive. I know that I could never hike here in the summer. The last time I hiked here in the canyon, I did not have a long sleeve shirt, and it was awful. So I'm feeling very grateful for this tan shirt right now. It's keeping me from being burnt to a crisp. There's an M&M on the trail. That'll be a nice treat for some animal. This reminds me of the whole Donner Party story is super wild. Obviously the cannibalism part, but you should really read a book about the whole escapade because it is wild. So at one point somebody got kicked out of the party for killing someone, and he was riding away on horseback and he was starving, and apparently he found a single bean on the trail and ate that, and that kept him going. The M&M reminded me of that. There's a gorgeous yucca right on the trail. I believe they die after they flower. Maybe the green one next to it is its offspring. is a very welcome sight. This means I'm almost to Cottonwood. Just when I was getting really hot and tired and starting to wonder where that campground is. I think tomorrow I'll go check out Ribbon Falls. We've made it to Cottonwood. This is my campsite. I picked a nice shady one because I'm really not used to the heat and I don't like to be too hot. I'm going to be here for 2 days, so I think it'll be really nice to hang out under this tree. My plan originally was to go rim to rim to rim, so I had planned to do a day hike from here up to the North Rim tomorrow, but apparently it's very snowy and it's too dangerous, so I've had to change my plan a little bit. You can see far away, there's the snowy North Rim. So I think tomorrow will be a day of kind of hanging out. Maybe I'll go down to Ribbon Falls. That's okay. I'm just glad to be here. I'm glad that I was able to come at all. When I first saw the reports of the snow, I wasn't sure if I would be able to come, but just happy to be in the canyon. It took me about 5.5 hours. I did get started late. I started at about 9 a.m. from Bright Angel, and the trail was very nice and flat, which was good because yesterday after the South Kaibab, I was a little worried about how my knee was doing. My knee was definitely a bit tired today. It was nice to have that very gentle slope of that trail. I feel really good right now. So I'm gonna rest a little bit, eat the remnants of my lunch left over from the Ravens yesterday. Fortunately, they didn't take the whole lunch, just parts of it. Yeah, and I'll set up my tent and hang out for the afternoon. So that's my tent set up. It's under a tree. I have over here, I'm cooking my dinner. It's a little bit windy and I didn't bring my windscreen to save on weight, so I created this little shelter with rocks to help conserve my fuel. And in here I have some ramen noodles and some veggies that I dehydrated. I dehydrated some zucchini, some carrot shreds, and some shiitake mushrooms. I'm gonna add these chicken packs when it's warm. I'm looking forward to that nice chicken stew tonight. And I think that's about all for today. I had a pretty good day today. I was pretty nervous yesterday about how my knee was feeling and the water situation here at Cottonwood. It turns out the pipes are off, so I knew I was going to have to filter water, and I did bring my Sawyer squeeze with me, but I did not bring this syringe to clean it out. The water is looking very silty. It's like this dark brown, almost orange color, so I was worried about whether that was going to clog up my filter. But the ranger did point me toward this one stream that was much clearer, so I was able to fill up my water there, and that worked very nicely. The trail was pretty gentle today, so I did well with my knee. So yeah, I think it was a good day.